Just hit 6:49, and we are taking a live look this Memorial Day morning at Arlington National Cemetery in Washington, D.C. Later today, President Obama will take part in a ceremony to place a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldiers. He is also asking all Americans to observe a national moment of remembrance at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Hi again, and good morning, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today on this Memorial Day Monday. It's now 11 minutes before 7 o'clock, and we're starting our nonstop news and weather all the way to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. And we're following some breaking news this Monday morning. Moorhead Public Service crews are out early today trying to restore power to customers on the city's southwest side.
No word yet on the cause of that outage or exactly how many people are affected. Moorhead police say it started right around 2:30 this morning. Phone lines for MPS are also experiencing some difficulties this morning. Well, Memorial Day weekend, of course, marks the unofficial start to the summer driving season and the summer boating and lakes season. So look out for maybe some heavier traffic on the roads today, not necessarily during the morning drive time, but if you're in or headed out to Lakes Country, that's where you could run into some extra traffic.
AAA is predicting more than 33 million Americans will be on the road, even with rising gas prices. Memorial Day is also one of the busiest days in the nation's hospitals for preventable injuries. Doctors see a lot of trouble associated with more people using lakes and pools, recreational vehicles, and outdoor grills.
Coming up on 6:51, of course, everybody's wondering what's it going to be like for many of those Memorial Day ceremonies. We'll run some of those times down for you coming up in just a moment. But as far as the weather part goes, Mick is here with weather on the one.
You bet. And many of those plans and service times and locations likely will be modified because it's going to rain through the morning into the early part of the afternoon, along into the south of Highway 200. This afternoon going to kind of bump northward a ways in northern Minnesota and kind of taper it off in southeastern North Dakota. Temperatures in the 60s for the top temp today. Wind not a factor, but rain all day, it looks like. Rainfall so far, compliments of the North Dakota Ag Weather Network. Thank you. About a quarter of an inch there in south central parts of Barnes County. And generally a couple of tenths, except south central North Dakota from out there in the Logan, McIntosh County area, half to 2/3 of an inch. Got a 6/10 of an inch there north of Breckenridge, and no rain in the northern end of the valley. The rain has been persistent and nonstop and not moving. Nearly stationary area of rain long south of Highway 200, actually kind of slipping south a little bit, but the Minnesota side is moving northward. Now the tail end of this, the southern part, not moving northward very fast, but it is. And from south of or east of Browns Valley up into the Elbow Lake area, Herman, Campbell, Tinta, starting to see the rain tapering off, but it's going to rain for another few hours. Winds out of the north, 3 to 9 miles an hour, and the temperature 55 Grand Forks, 58 Fargo, Fergus at 57. Wind light south about 3, and we have rain Fargo Moorhead and 58. Let's get a traffic update now from Al Ahmed.
Good morning, Mick. Good morning, everyone. The sun is up. It's the headlights on morning, though, because of this rain that we're getting, as Mick's been telling you all morning long. Traffic out here on the Metro Interstate Loop this morning, pretty light. Normally this time of day here, pretty much bumper to bumper, but it's pretty darn light overall. I suspect things are going to pick up a little bit more as folks get up, wake up, start moving around a little bit. As it is, traffic definitely has picked up from what it was a little bit earlier this morning. Reminder for you that we have a stalled car. It's on southbound Interstate 29, just south of the tri-level there, right before you get to the 32nd Avenue ramp. So make sure that you're looking out for that. Other than that, pretty good sailing out here. The road's wet, a little road fog or whatever you want to call it. The rain coming up from the tires ahead of the vehicle ahead of you. Travel speed 60 to 65 miles an hour. On I-29 in Fargo, Al Ahmed, Valley today traffic.
Memorial Day, of course, is a time to remember those who were killed serving our country. And there are a number of services to honor their sacrifice being held around the valley today. In Fargo, the services start at Holy Cross Cemetery in North Fargo at 8:30 this morning. There's also an event on the Veterans Memorial Bridge at 9:45, at Riverside Cemetery in South Fargo at 11, and at Sunset Cemetery in South Fargo at 12:30. Now, in case of rain, which it appears there will be rain for these events, the Riverside and Sunset services will be held at the Fargo Civic Center. Now, there's also a salute going on this afternoon. That'll be at Lindenwood Park at the USS Robelos Submarine Memorial at 1 p.m.
Services are also set for 8:45 a.m. at Memorial Gardens in South Moorhead, Evergreens in South Moorhead at 10, Prairie Home Cemetery near Concordia at 10:15, St. Joseph's in North Moorhead at 10:30, and Riverside in North Moorhead at 10:40 a.m. People can also attend a program at the National Guard Armory at 11. Now in West Fargo, the program's going on at 11 a.m. at the VFW on Cheyenne Street and in Harwood at the Oakwood Cemetery at 10.
In the Northern Valley, some of the Memorial Day services include North Memorial Park Cemetery in Grand Forks at 9:30 this morning and South Memorial Park Cemetery at 11. There'll also be a service at Resurrection Cemetery in East Grand Forks at 11. Of course, people are also gathering this Memorial Day for services at noon at the North Dakota Veterans Cemetery in Mandan. It will feature a motorcycle honor ride as part of the event.
After the ceremony, the public is invited to the unveiling of the nearly complete POW MIA memorial located on site. A formal dedication of that memorial is June 3rd. It's a message of thanks that many Vietnam vets didn't hear when they returned home. But yesterday, some did.
North Dakota Senator Heidi Heitkamp presented family members of fallen soldiers with certificates of honor for their service and sacrifice. One veteran who spent nearly 2 years serving in Vietnam also shared his experience for the first time.
I was laying in the grass, all shot up. The North Vietnamese guy come by me. He reached down and took I saw him coming, and so I took my one hand and I rubbed blood all over my face, and then I just laid there, and he picked my arm up and took my watch off my arm and took off. You know, that's how close they were.
DJ Guerrero says there's not a thing that he would change. He says it's a great country worth fighting for. A Minnesota special session that was already expected to be difficult got a whole lot messier over the weekend.
On Saturday, Governor Mark Dayton vetoed the Agriculture and Environment Bill as well as the Jobs Bill. That's on top of his veto of the Education Bill earlier last week. Now, if lawmakers and the governor can't reach a deal in June, Minnesota state government will shut down on July 1st, and the state is already getting ready for that possibility. Layoff notices will go out to 10,000 non-essential state workers next week, and without a deal, state parks will stop taking reservations June 15th. Now, Dayton and the Republican House Speaker will start meeting tomorrow to try to work out a deal and avoid any shutdown. Well, fans of the Fargo Moorhead Redhawks who have been waiting all winter to finally get their baseball fix back on, you don't need to wait much longer. The home opener is set for later tonight.
Yeah, we're kicking off the 20th season tonight at 6 p.m. at Newman Outdoor Field. And that's where we find the Valley Today's Christy Larson live this morning. Good morning, Christy.
Good morning, Kyle and Lisa. Not only are you going to get to enjoy a great game tonight, you're also going to get to enjoy some of that food that we've been showing you this morning, like those helmet nachos. Kyle said he wanted to add jalapenos on them, which I said, no, thank you. But we do Brad here, and I know that this is one of your favorites. It's the eggs.
Yeah, pickled eggs are awesome. So thousands and thousands a year.
Thousands and thousands, and I'm not so sure. I might have to take a bite at the end, but again, why would you encourage people to come out not only tonight for the fireworks and home opener, but also for the season?
Hey, what else you could do during the summertime? It's a great time to get out there, enjoy a cool one, and have your family in a safe atmosphere, and it's reasonably priced. I mean, you can come out here for a whole night, and it's cheaper than gas to go down to the cities and back again.
And I do love, too, that you guys always are going to be having something going on. You said that this is the 20th season. You guys are going bigger and even better this year.
We've invested a lot more this year. We just want to make sure everyone would say a thank you to the whole community for having over 3.5 million fans come out here over the last 20 years. And it's going to be a great show every night, win or lose.
And again, tickets are online. They're also by phone, or you can stop at the box office. You can also still purchase some, tickets for tonight's game. So we do have a link up on our Valley News Live hot button. And Kyle and Lisa, he did say that I'm supposed to try a bite of this pickled egg. So we're going to see. And just know I'm a picky eater. So even if I make a gross face, they're still probably delicious.
Cheers.
It's like the disclaimer before she loves pickles.
Pickled eggs are amazing. Amazing.
Oh, not too bad.
Not too bad there from Christy. Christy Larson reporting live for us this morning Red Hawks baseball is back for its 20th season. Well, former Minnesota Viking followed through on a promise to a Pelican Rapids teenager over the weekend. Randy Moss was on hand to help give Cassie Spear her diploma as she graduated from high school.
Spear met Moss at Vikings training camp when she was a toddler, and he kept in contact with her as she went through treatment for leukemia, a brain tumor, and when she lost her father in a car crash. As the friendship developed, Moss promised Spear he'd be there when she graduated from high school.
Great to see. What a moment for her. Well, let's get her answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook this morning. About 9,000 of these are purchased every year and never used.
The answer is marriage licenses. Changed your mind. That's okay.
On second thought. All right, got a little bit of rain, southern half of the valley. That's where it will stay.
Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. More local news and weather for you in 25 minutes.
Have a great Monday, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning.